G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Thanks so much for being here today. I'm going to do this big poinsettia tray mold for you today. And I'm going to just do something along the lines of a 3D bloom, but not really. I'm going to try something I've never done before. So yes, I'm going to do that. Because it's such a big mold, I want to put something in the center. So I thought I'd go with one of these stickers. I've got quite a few. Some of them are faces, some of them are sun, some of them are moons, but this one they're all like flower shapes. So I'm sort of going to try and follow the shape of this mold. I'm thinking that one. I like that one. So let's see if we can find that one. And I'm not sure if they are stickers or... So there's two of everything. I think that's the one I wanted. Yeah, I think so. All right, little holographic. They're a bit holographic. Put those ones away. Whoops, it's sticking already. I don't know if it's actual sticker or whether it's just a piece of plastic that you have to put down. It's the first time I bought like flower stickers. I didn't realize they were stickers. No doubt you guys that know these are probably yelling at me going, yes they are, or no they're not. Don't waste your time trying to peel the back off. It's not going to come off. I kind of feel as, oh it is a sticker. There's the backing there. Woohoo! All right, I'll just fold that back and I can get it again later. So it's a bit holographic-y. So, oh, in saying that though, that's the holographic side. See, normally you would stick it on top of your piece that way. Maybe I need to do that afterwards. Because if I do it this way, I'm going to have the sticky side up. I guess it won't matter. Anyway, maybe I need to do it afterwards. Gosh. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I'll just put it on now. I'll put it on now. Now, I want to work out where my center is. So I'm going to go from there to there. It's 30 centimeters, but my ruler isn't that quite long, so I'm going to go there. That's 14 there. This is just to give me a rough idea. And then there and there. That's 14 there. This one as well. 14 there. Okay, so that's basically where I need to put it. Doesn't have to be exact, but basically. So, all right. Probably didn't need to peel that off now because I'm not putting it sticky side down at all. I'm putting holographic side down. So let me just clean that off. And now that I know where it's going to go. I know where it's going to go. I can see my little dot there. There we go. I'm just going to pop that down. Now it is sticky side down, but at least it'll be in the resin. But I mean, you could, if you wanted to, wait till you've unmolded and then stick it down, okay? Just in case you didn't like it anyway and then you've wasted a sticker. All right. Just push all that down. The other reason, I guess, go away bug. The other thing is sometimes these little stickers, little bubbles can accumulate around the edges, so it might be another reason why you'd want to wait, unmold it and then put the sticker on, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Right, so today, black and white, okay? Black and white. And then if it works, I'll put some silver around the edge to mimic the silver in the middle. So I'm going to go and mix up my resin. I'm going to use Black Pearl by Resin. I'm going to use Silver by Pearl-X. It's more like a gunmetal silver. And I'm going to use my Bloom paste. So I'll work out how much I need. I'll mix my resin and I will be right back. Righto, I have got my resin. I am using this one, the Let's Resin 4-hour fast cure. So I hope it's the right resin for this technique. We shall find out. Right, so I've got 60 grams of resin in there, and I'm going to do, we'll have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll do 8. 8 little drops of bloom. See how that goes. It's quite a thick resin now. I'm sort of wondering if it's going to work or not, because I need a resin that's going to close. But I don't want a really thin resin that the white's going to drop through, because if you've been watching me, following me over the last couple of years with my resin experience, you'll know that I don't like using a really thin resin when I'm using white paste, because it's heavy and it drops right through. But today I'm not waiting for my resin to get warm. I'm just using the white paste. So we'll just see how it goes. Don't know. We'll learn together, okay? All right, let's stir that really well. So that's my white. And then this one is, I'm not sure how much to use. Let's do a couple of scoops of that one. Stir it over here. So I'm not getting in my mold. Again, not sure how much of this to use. I guess if it doesn't work, I'll reduce it next time. Oh, I don't know. So there it is. That's like it's I guess you could call it a silver, but it's not a bright silver. It's more of a sort of I think a gunmetal kind of a grey silver. I'll come back to that one and stir it again. You should have to stir your mica powders really well, otherwise you get little bits that sink to the bottom. And we'll do the same on this one. I'll do 2 little scoops, 2 big scoops. It's my little sticks. Put the lids back on these. All right, stir that in. So I put 60 grams of resin for my white, and then I put 50 grams for the silver and 50 grams for the black. I'm a bit worried now that I've put too much mica powder in, because it's only a little bit of resin. Oh, never mind. It's a lot of resin to waste though. I did 200 grams of part A and 180 grams of part B, so it's 380 grams. So almost 400 grams of resin. I don't think it'll fill this mold though. It's a pretty big mold. If it's looking as if it's going to work, I might turn it into a bowl. I think that would be pretty. Okay, just mix your mica powders really well. Otherwise you'll be disappointed when you turn it over and you've got little specks of powder sitting on the other side, because it's fallen through instead of dissolved properly. So just be aware of that. All right, let's get started. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to go for it. So basically I'm just going to put a little bit of this black around the edge, and like I said, I hope I've made up enough. Never done this before. Maybe I've done something similar, like on a smaller scale, like years ago. I really don't remember doing it. Just trying to get into the edges there. Oh, that worked out okay, the 50 grams, didn't it? Now, it is a thick resin, so like I said, I'm hoping that it's going to close. If it doesn't, you know, I've got my ways and my means of making things close. My little syringe. All right, let's just get everything out. Just going to push that into the edges there. Everywhere. Like so. Oops, you're not against the edge. Let's just move you to the edge there. Just so that we're getting a nice black edge on everything. I think that's it. I think that's it now. All right, so that's that one done. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in my clear. Pour in my clear. Here it goes, into the middle. And again, I hope I've made enough resin. I'm really just experimenting, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing today, which is really unlike me, but I'm just winging it. Hoping think I've got enough resin. Oh gosh. Okay. It hasn't even gone to the edges yet. Oh, all right, there we go. So that's that one done. I guess if I need to, I can always mix up a little bit more resin, but it's probably going to be too late. Right, so that's that done. Now the white. Let me just kind of see if I can drizzle. It doesn't really want to drizzle, it's wriggling. Oh, there it goes. It doesn't want to drizzle. It's just wriggling. Oh gosh. Anyway, I'm hoping that it's going to, you know, spread. Hoping my white will spread. This is why I didn't want to have it too thick, like too heavy, the white, because you know, I want it to spread here. I don't want it to just all kind of sink. Maybe I've made too much white. I don't know. I probably should have made just 50, 50, and 50. I don't think I'll use all of this. Probably 50, 50, and 50. It's almost used it up. Okay, so that's that one. And then the grey or silver. I'm going to drizzle that over as well. And that'll hopefully help push everything else out into the middle. And yeah, I'm just hoping for some pretty effects, really. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea. No idea what I'm doing here. So the shape of the mold should make a difference as to, you know, the shape of your design, I guess. Because it's going to follow the shape of the outside. Let's just hope it closes. Oh, I'm a little bit worried about the thicker resin, but anyway. All right, that's it. That's all we're doing, okay? That's it. So we'll let that do its thing. I will give it a bit of a torch. I'll actually use I think I'll just use my heat gun to help pop the bubbles and sort of help move it a little bit, just on low. So I don't want to torch with my flame, but I will just give it a bit of a blast with the heat gun, just to, like I said, move it, help move it, and pop these bubbles. And I'm trying to hold it sort of horizontally so that I'm getting across the top rather than pushing straight down. Alright, that'll do. Now all I can do is wait. Put you on a time lapse. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. Right, I think it is ready. It's a bit hard to tell until you actually start peeling it out, but once the sides sort of come away, like when you do that, instead of the resin pulling with the mold when you do that, hopefully it's okay. Just kind of loosen it all the way around. It's still very soft, but you've got to catch it. If you want to mold it into a bowl, you have to catch it before it gets too cured, but cured enough that you can pick it up without, you know, damaging the edges. Oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking, isn't it? Shall we have a look? See what we've got. Are you ready? Ooh, look at that. It's like a snowstorm. Kind of lost the grey a bit. Loving the black edges. Look at that. Oops, I better put it into the bowl before it starts getting all out of shape. Right now, and make sure that all the tips are touching. We're about equal. I think everything's about equal. Push it in. What do you think, you guys? Now I'm going to push the middle down because I want it to have a flat bottom. Flat bottom. Now, is that equal? Oh gosh, no. Look, I've got more room on this side than I have that side. Take it out again. Now, make sure. Okay, sort of try and work it so that it's kind of equal before you push it down. I think that's about it. That's about it. Okay, what do you think? Do you like that? Just a simple little pour. Hopefully it'll look pretty once it's you know, cured. What I am going to do once it comes out, I'm going to line the edges and the rim there with this silver chrome marker pen. I want to make sure that this is right. Make sure that everything's sitting right. You can still sort of mold it if you have to. Make sure everything's pointing the right way. I think it's all good before you walk out and leave it for the next few hours, because there's no coming back. All right. Yay! Oh, that's moved in really well. What do you think? Wow. It's almost like a 3D bloom, but you know, there's no petals as such. I don't know what that is. A little bubble. All right. Okay, that was looking really good. Now, leave it in there for another few hours, and then we'll come and pop it out, okay? See what you think then. All right. It has cured, and it's time to take it out of the bowl. Now, it is easier if you do use like a plastic bowl rather than a metal bowl, because you can just sort of bend it ever so slightly. Not too much. You don't want to break your bowl. But just enough to kind of pop it out. You can hear the little cracks as it releases. Oh, there we go. And it's out. Alrighty. Oh, it looks so good. I'll put my bowl away. All right. Look at that. Now, the holographic isn't that pronounced because it's like on a whitish background rather than a black background. Hopefully you can still see. I can't see what you're seeing. Hopefully you can still see the holographics. All right. That's the other side. I mean, if you wanted to, you could use that side, I guess, and turn your bowl the other way. And then you could add a sticker to that afterwards if you look at it and go, I prefer the other side, but I definitely prefer this side. Right. Now, I've got my silver, well, they're chrome markers. This one's got a really thick end, and this one's got a smaller chiseled end. So what I'll do is with the thick one, I'll go around and I'll do these edges like this all the way around. It's going to take me a little while. I won't do it all now because that'll just bore you. I just want to show you what I'm going to do. Now, because you need to sort of hold it like this and your hand probably will touch, it's a good idea to do half, let it dry, and then come back and do the other half so that you're not transferring the silver onto your hand and then you touch your bowl and then you get it everywhere. So I'll do that with this thicker edge one. Oops, and over. And then to get in there, which you can't really get with that thick one, you can then transfer to this one. I buy a box of them, like you can buy a box of silver, box of gold, box of copper, and I think it comes with 4 different pens, and they've got the different chisels, the different tips, so you can choose which one you want to use. So you can get in there with the smaller one like that. Now the other thing I want to do with this smaller one, I want to try and just do the sort of top edge there, just so that when you're looking at the bowl from the top you can see a little bit of silver. I'm trying to get the nib to stay. If the nib was a little bit bigger, that would work better. I wonder if might work better with a thicker one. Not sure. Depends how thick you want that line, just so that you can see a little bit of it when you're looking sort of on an angle. Let's try this one. It's just a bit round, that's all, but I'll see if I can get the nib to sit on the edge. Oh yeah, that's working. Look at that, it's better. Just a little bit of a silver edge like that in there. That's working well. Around. So you may want to do like all the tips first like this, and then go through afterwards and color in between the lines. It's like being back at school. coloring in your lines. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I'll just do another little bit of this. Goes pretty quickly really once you've got the hang of it. And I'm holding it underneath so that I don't get the silver on my hands. I do have a link for the copper pen down in my description, but once you've sort of found the copper one, hopefully you can just type in silver into Amazon or Chrome and find the other colors. Yeah, there's a gold as well. Look at that, that's pretty much done now. Done with the little tips. So I will finish colouring in the tops all the way around. I'll go and sit at my desk and do that rather than standing here. It's a little bit pointy there. And then I'll take a nice photo of it for you and let you see what it looks like finished. There you go. Let me know what you think of it. I think it's really pretty. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll show you the tips there. And I'll see you all again for the next one. I've been in a sort of monochromatic mood doing silver, white and gold. I did my clock like that too. Love it. It's just elegant, isn't it? Sort of fits in with everyone's decor without being too glary, I guess. Really bright colours. Anyway, that's just me. Love it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again real soon for the next one. Take care. Bye for now.